Hello, Jacek here. Today I will be speaking all about Rook and testing him on Vortex. I did quite bunch of different tests and yeah, just as a clarification, all units I tested are using end gear and they are fully skilled. Plus, let's check my Psycore. It's almost maxed, but yeah, that's possible. I'm still missing two, so it can be even slightly better, what I'll show you. So let's see, and as I actually will be speaking, let's actually run this. Yep. So this is the 4th level of Vortex, the top one, and this is our core team. I will show you a little bit about it more in a moment. Let's check if I have a good aura, and yeah, let's start. So they'll be fighting, and yeah, they will pump a lot of damage. I'll show you a little bit more details about this team later. But before that, let me actually bring screens of other fights I did with different teams. So what do we expect to run by this team is, let me see, let's bring it here. Yeah, so this team is actually top damage, and the team which we currently observe under the hood is aiming around this damage, more than 300 millions. It's a lot, and but yeah, mind those are uninspired units. So Rook is using his exclusive, and I will tell you a little bit more about other teams in a moment. So yeah, let's get rid of this. So I was trying exactly same team, but with Unkillable. It didn't work that well, so in comparison to the previous, the fight was longer, but yeah, it didn't work that well. Because we basically lacked of all those faction buffs, and as you saw, that can be even better if we max them. So let's get rid of this. And now I compared exactly same team, but with no third corrosion hero. Instead, we got more support and survivability. So we were able to live a little bit longer, but we basically lack corrosion to pump damage of the Rook. It didn't work that well. Okay, and interestingly, let me actually add, because we removed too much. Let's get it back. Yep. Let's remove the previous one, and the another one which I tried was this team. This team is exactly the same team we ran under the hood, but this time Rook got no exclusive artifact. So damage was down around 100 million, but yeah, it's really great damage, and it's just single copy of Rook, and you still can't put a lot of damage with that. This is great. And many people say it's broken. I wouldn't say it's broken. It's of course OP team, no doubt, but Lothar team with poison, they can do more than that, much more than that. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is broken, but this is definitely very good OP team. And mind, we are using 2 epics into that and just single copy of Ogog, Whisk, and Rugin here. Okay, let me drop this one so I don't drop the unwanted one, and there is one more I wanted to show you. Let me just find it. Where is it? Where is it? Because yeah, as you saw, I'm using Epic, but there is another legendary hero. I think she's Sacredia. So I've tried exactly same team, but with 3 legendaries instead. And let me show you how did it work. So this is here. Yep. It didn't work that well. So somehow she does not generate as much corrosion as Epic Hero helps us. I will show you why I believe is that. Okay, so let me drop this one. Yes. And as we covered all the teams, we can now just focus on finishing this battle. And let's see how much time we are in the battle. Yeah, it will be around a minute more, maybe actually a little bit more, but yeah, you already see we have 231 millions, and it's all coming from the Rook, but it's not really only him, because as you saw in other teams, he by himself cannot do that much damage. So firstly, those two are crucial. I tried other pairs, and they couldn't keep them long enough, or we basically lost. Like with Unkillable, we were able to do 8 minutes, but there was all faction buffs lost, and that actually significantly lowered our damage, which wasn't actually ideal. Actually, yeah, we lost... Yeah, we lost actually our tank a little bit earlier than I was able to do before, so we were doing a little bit less damage, but it's still like more than 300 millions. I wouldn't say it's bad. I think the last time when I was doing that, I was able to go one more cycle, and that basically added this more damage. Let me actually show you once again my previous score with exactly same team. This is this one. Yep. So it was around 24 millions more. We were able to do actually very same time. Interesting. So it seems like it's a bit of random. You can actually run it with pretty better damage. Interesting. So that's a good learning for me too. But yeah, what do we have in here? Let me show you the team. Ogog, he's built basically with a lot of crit damage, as this new set is actually creating attack out of the crit damage and a lot of attack. And we are using downpipe organ to basically boost our Rook damage. We are giving him 10% of our Ogog actually attack. Fairly standard through buff build with Solar King's Horn, which is actually buffing us. The timings might be useful for you, because what I did, so all are going through the cycle on 20 seconds as a boss. Just before boss, Ogog is actually giving us Unkillable, and then he's cleaning the debuff just before the next attack, and through buff just around the moment when he heals us, because he heals us once the immutability, what is that, immortality, I think, or Unkillable, immortality, yeah, is done. He attacks boss and makes him attack down, affected by attack down debuff, which helps us survive longer. And those trio is basically the cycle: him applying defense down, him applying his some magic stuff and increasing corrosion made through the time, and then Rook taking into account all the buffs and all the attack down made by his folks. Let's maybe show the full gear. Yeah, I'm running actually this on here. I'm not super sure this is the one we want. We might actually want something even better. So we might get actually even more, because in this case, when I actually build them, I didn't benefit from the skill high. So that can be actually improved. Maybe I'll run one more time later with proper artifact here. Defense down on Whisk, which obviously helps us to deal a lot of more damage. They all use the aerial. Is it like aerial? Yeah, it's aerial set, which gives them attack on crit damage. And yeah, for this test I was using exclusive artifact for Rook. And just to show you the stats of the Rook, this is his stats. I was able to build with equipment we got in here, and yeah, that's how he did. If they will not nerf him, and I don't believe they should, because I don't think it's broken. It's very good OP team, but I wouldn't say it's broken. He will be really good to have. Even single copy of him can do a lot of damage on Vortex. So yeah, that's it for today. What I wanted to show you, I believe that will be actually the ruling team for fighting bosses in season 3. So let's see how it'll go. Thanks all. Bye bye.